Welcome back to this video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you step by step how to use Pinterest for Google traffic. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be optimizing our Pinterest boards and our Pinterest pins for Google. So what we're going to be doing in this video is going to be using the Pinterest trends tool. That's, you can find that in the, if you have a Pinterest business account, you can easily find that. You can head over to your profile, then click on I think it's create, no, I think it's ads, no, analytics. Yeah, to the analytics section, head over to trends, and you should be able to find this page. So one thing what we can do to, in order to get that free Google traffic, is we're going to be working on trends. So one thing that I know that's going to be trending very soon is the Mother's Day. So Mother's Day is around the corner, so what we need to do is to prepare our gifts for our mothers. And some people on Pinterest are going to be looking for all these they're going to be searching for these keywords on the Pinterest search bar, but that doesn't work specifically on only Pinterest. It also applies to Google. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be optimizing our boards and pins ahead of time, so that we are taking up those top spots on Google to get that free traffic. So this is good if you have an Etsy store, or if you have a Shopify store that sells these handcrafts, or anything that you make yourself, or printables, or gifts that you make yourself. You can also do affiliate marketing on Amazon. If you have a store, you can just import those stores using WooCommerce and all those as a platform. So what we need to do is to go ahead and create a board that talks about Mother's Day. So what we need to do is to create a board that talks about Mother's Day, and on that board we're going to be pinning pins on that board that are talking about Mother's Day crafts for kids, Mother's Day gift cards, and Mother's Day cards. So even mother-daughter tattoos, we can add that, since it's also getting some attention right now. So right now you can see that these trends haven't yet started picking up, but they're almost starting to pick up. So if we get on this as early as possible, and we are optimizing our boards and pins for 2021, just like you would optimize your WordPress blog or a free website that you're using, you would optimize that by adding the word Mother's Day gift ideas 2021. So you just do that and create that specific board targeting that very keyword. So let me show you what I mean. So if we head over to Google and we search for DIY Mother's Day gift, so this is a keyword that people are going to be searching for, and as you can see down here, there's already a pin that is targeting this keyword, but it's not targeting 2021. So if you go out there and you create a pin or a board that's targeting DIY Mother's Day gifts for 2021, you will have a high chance of ranking here on Google better than this pin, because I think this pin is an evergreen board. I'm not so sure, so let's click through and see. So this is a group board, no, it's a board, it's a general board with lots of followers. That's why it's ranking on Google. So that's another factor that helps your boards rank on Google. The number of followers determines, it's sort of like the domain authority on Google. So if the number of followers is higher on the board, it will rank higher if the keywords are properly optimized. So what we need to do is to go ahead and create that board that targets that keyword, DIY Mother's Day gifts 2021. So the first result here was written 6 days ago. This is a huge website, of course, so it's ranking there because it's of its domain authority. But we can use Pinterest, because this is Pinterest is a platform where people go for inspiration. So we can use this to sort of siphon off the traffic from Google to our boards, then to people to our stores. So that's a quick way of getting Pinterest traffic without relying on Pinterest SEO. Pinterest SEO is complicated and not many people are able to understand it. So that is one way. So another way you can find these keyword ideas, you can head over to Google and type in site.pinterest, the site, then you put those colons. I'm not so sure whether they're called colons or something like that. Then you add your keyword. So the keyword can be anything. Let's say you are in the numerology niche, you can add the keyword here to see which keywords the pins on Google are ranking for, and which keywords they're using in the description of the pins or the board. So that is something you should really look out for, is to use this simple text here. It is site, then you put a colon, pinterest.com, then you can put this in quotation or you can do without it, doesn't matter. So that is one way. So let me show you an example of a pin that ranks number 1 on Google, and it's this pin right here, 58 keto 2021 ideas. So if you have a food blog or a website that talks about nutrition or anything like that, this is a good keyword. You can target this. So, and I'm sure this pin is getting, I'm not, let's click through to see what if it's a board or it's a, oh, okay, so it's I think it's a personal profile. I'm not so sure.
What?
Oh, I think it's a board, but it has the word keto 2021. So, and I'm sure this is getting a lot of free traffic. It has 3 followers and they're pinning anything from food, keto, chicken, bro. Okay, so you can go ahead and look at here which keywords they're using, the images, and you can model the same thing. So that's one way of using the Pinterest, and I'm sure this is a board, and they're recommending some ideas here that we can take a look at. You can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna keep the video simple and straightforward. So once you have that in mind, then we can also use visual search terms. So visual search terms are terms whereby the search intent behind is to look at visual effect, visual images or visual results. So this is an example of them, of course, 2021. So we can go ahead and look through here and see what's ranking. So if we see Pinterest is already ranking here, we can also model the same, and you can see they're doing the same thing that I'm telling you about. So they are adding 2021 in the title so that they're specific for the current year and they're getting current year traffic. And in the description, let's click through, I think it's this one. Yeah, so you can see this is a group, a board, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying group board. It's a board that is targeting these quotes, and on this board they are pinning all sorts of quotes and video pins. And if you look here, you can see that there are keywords. This one, grow irresistible, this and that and that and that, and they're adding keywords here, inspirational relationship course. So you can do the same, create a board, add the keywords, and you can also model after the boards that are ranking on Google. So that's one way to use Pinterest. So the search intent behind the keyword is to look at visual results, then it's a good keyword to target via Pinterest, so it will easily rank on Pinterest. So that's one way. And let's go back to the trends here, and I'm gonna show you something else. So when you go back here, you can see that Pinterest is already auto populated to my country, so this is Canada. So I would switch this to US if you want to get an idea of what's working, what's trending in the US right now. So you can see pink moon is trending, and I think this is something to do with the numerology, something. So if you have a numerology product, this is a good board or a pin idea to create. Then moon water, so this is what has been trending this week so far, and you can see shoes. Okay, I get that. Graduation cakes, and they are listed, so you can see what's trending here. Go ahead and create a board so that but it's important to always jump on trends before they even pick up. So let's go back here. If we look at the mothers one, you can see that the trend hasn't yet started peaking, but it is better to get your pins and boards out there as quickly as possible before the trend takes off. So that is something to keep in mind. So if the search result or the search intention behind the result is to look at visual images, for example, people want to look at cute cats or want to buy cute cats, they want some cute cat ideas. So you can see Pinterest is dominating this search keyword, because the intention behind this keyword is to look at pictures. So these people are looking for pictures about cute cats they could buy in 2021. So that's a good way of targeting visual search results to get free Google traffic. So ensure that your keyword is in the title, ensure that the word cute cats ideas 2021, and if you jump on the trend before it takes off, you have a high chance of ranking there in the top 10. So you can see the top pins are having huge number of results, 900 plus. So if I want to go ahead and outrank all these, what I would do I would go ahead and create a pin that has something like 1500 plus cute cat and kitten ideas in 2021. I hope you get the idea. You want to add a number higher than the top ranking one so that you're able to get the top spot. If you have a number that's higher than the top ranking pin, you are able to get that top spot. It's sort of like Google, the way it looks at the more it is a list style type, the higher number gets the top results. That's why 900 is ranking here in the top ranking results. So if you can't get 1500 plus cute cats or kittens, you can do 900 still, you also rank here. So that's another good one. So another way is to get trends as they are starting to peak. So one thing that has just been released, if you're a movie fan, you can take note here that in the search results there's Mortal Kombat. It has already peaked because they released the Mortal Kombat movie just a couple of days or weeks, I even don't know. So that is another good way. And another way to use Pinterest for search results is to go ahead and model pins or boards that are working. So that is something that I talked about. So let's go back to this board. As you can see that this board here, if it's a group board, you can, because I know, join the group board. So for example, if this was a group board, I would ask to join this group board because I know it's already ranking on Google. So that's another way, is another way of using other people's efforts to benefit from the trend. So what you can do, if this was a group board and I knew that this board is ranking on Google and it's getting in a lot of free traffic for the coming season of Mother's Day, what I would do is I would join the group board. I would message these people a month earlier or even 2 months earlier before the trend comes around. So that's one way of using these other people's group boards. So, and to join a group board, there's always instructions on how to do that. So I'm gonna keep the video short and simple. So that is it for this video. Subscribe if you're new.